All right. Excuse me as I sit here and make terrible noises and stuff. Not sure if anybody is gonna show up or not, but hey, I am here and we are going to see if we can get a few more levels on Blorio here. Still, I'm not sure if I'm saying this name right, but then again, it's a completely made up name, so what you gonna do? You're just gonna kind of do what you do. That made no sense. You know what? That's okay though. Anyway, I did do one thing before I started all of this up, and I went ahead and got on Barrel and sent Blorio some bags. Because I do remember when we were playing last time, that was sort of an issue. So, we are going to go ahead and just jump into the game and do some dailies, etc. All that silly stuff. Do whatever we can. I'm pretty sure that we got her a mount last time. At least, knock on wood, I hope we got her a mount last time. I think she's a high enough level now to be mounted, so we'll jump in and see. Also, I was thinking we might go over and just see what's going on at the G News, because why not? The G News on this particular server is a nightly news broadcast. Broadcast being very, very loosely done there, where the people will gather and just kind of make up news. It's really cute. Alright, yes, we do have a mount. That's awesome. We probably also need to do a few other little things just to make sure that all is well. Maybe change her outfit a little bit. I randomized all of her appearance and everything, and honestly, it's kind of hideous. But you know what, that's probably okay. At least for now, but we could probably make her outfit look a little bit better if she has money. That's a very good question. Does she actually have money? Not much. So maybe not on that. But you know what? We can get some dailies done. Hi, Becky! How's your week been? I saw that you had a sunburn, and that sounds absolutely miserable. Oh, I need to grab those bags, too. I hate having sunburns. It's probably one of my very least favorite things that ever happens to you. Alright, we're gonna put, yep, we want that. That. And that. And now we have room to actually store all of the herbs. It's been an exhausting week here, too. Like, it's honestly been really
looking for something
cool
specific?
In some ways. Alright, she wants us to go and get... Oh, we can't do that. With our no-killing thing, I'm kind of thinking...
Be careful.
That anything that requires killing is probably a no-go, and I can't pretend that we are throwing back a fish when it wants us to cut the fish open and see if it has a locket inside. Fine. What's the cooking quest this week?
What can I do for you?
Ah, now this one we can do. We can go pick some pumpkins. So, yeah, I am glad that you did post about what James's issue was, but I never realized that I had had the same thing, the same surgery that put James out is one I have actually had. You? I mean, it's nice to have something in common with, somebody, but oh my gosh, really? 10 hours on a bus. Oh, Becky, that sounds, that honestly sounds like my personal version of hell. I'm sorry, you've got to be so tired. So we're gonna take Blorio over here and pick some pumpkins, and you know what? Just for giggles, I think I'm going to turn her into a baby panda, because it sounds like something that would be fun to do. But yeah, other than, I mean, if you've been watching the videos, probably know my week has been not really exhausting. It's been a lot, honestly. Not so much tiring as it's just been a lot of stuff that I wasn't really in the mood to do this week, but I guess that's fine. Oh, yeah, that would be hell. Oh, gosh. Alright, so you know what we're gonna do, because it sounds like fun? We are gonna go over here, and we are going to... I think it's just hug. Aww. Yes. And then we're gonna get this bamboo shoot, because we hugged Meng Meng, and we're gonna eat it. And poof! Oh my gosh, look at how cute we are. We're now a panda. That is probably one of my favorite things I ever discovered how to do in World of Warcraft. And granted, we're only a panda for 10 minutes, but it's 10 minutes of absolute adorable cuteness. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you know, I can't even, like I said, being stuck on a bus with a bunch of very young children who are probably exhausted, overstimulated, and homesick, that sounds horrid. Oh my gosh, so one crazy thing this week, one of my neighbors got COVID for the second time. I was like, oh, you know, that sucks. I can't even imagine. I don't want to imagine. The pumpkins are bigger than we are. So, I mean, I know I've heard of several people getting it more than once, but that just sounds like a nightmare. I'm still not sure if what I was sick with was the dread Rona, or if it was just a stupid summer cold, but whatever it was miserable, and I'm probably going to complain about it for a while because I don't get sick all that often. Yay, we picked all the pumpkins. We're going to go turn them in so that somebody can make pumpkin pancakes. And we're going to be a very cute little panda cup while we do it. Huzzah! Oh, look at that. Pets are the cutest thing. Like, honestly, they're probably one of my favorite things that World of Warcraft stuck into the game. Because I am a dread casual, and I make no bones about the fact that that's what I am. Also, pretty much everybody you see running around in here is other players. Every time I'm like, look at an article and they're like, World of Warcraft is dead, I'm like, I don't know. There's still a lot of people running around in this city. At least it seems like it to me. So, what else did we do? I did, I don't know if you saw the community post I made. I should have probably made a video out of it, but honestly, I just did not want to clean my kitchen to make a video because I am a terrible lazy human, so I ended up just baking with the blueberries that I picked yesterday, and I made some blueberry muffin bread, which honestly tastes, according to my son, tastes really, really good. I'm hoping that we'll be able to do a fishing quest somewhere else that doesn't require gutting a fish. Because I don't want to have to break her vow to not kill anything. He is a peaceful monk, darn it. But there are some other capital cities that we can go to and check out their fishing dailies. But hey, we got the cooking one done, which means we need to get a good chunk of experience.
Greetings. Have a good one.
Nice. Alright, I'm going to run down here and show you the G News because it's always so cute. And I think it's happening now. Yep, looks like everybody is here gathered for the news. It's just amusing. Okay, he's new. Who is he? Looks like it should have started, but I haven't seen any yelling. But yeah, you come in here and whoever is sitting up on this podium will usually be doing the news report. Usually there is a really big, it's a big Draenei male who does a cooking show at the end, which is always a lot of fun, but it looks like he is not here today, which is kind of sad. Oh well. And we're off. I swear sometimes I've got ADD and wow. So we're going to go down and we are going to take actually not a boat ride anymore. We're going to take a portal over to a different city because I would like to get a fishing quest done that won't require... Oh, look at that mount. That is a really pretty mount. Probably from the expansion that I have not actually played yet, even though I own it. So yeah, anyway, it's been a busy week. I still have not gotten around to doing more than practice kayaking this week, which I'll get around to it. Actually rigging up the camera and getting some more underwater shots. I think that'll be a lot of fun. As long as it doesn't break my phone, which it shouldn't. I looked everything up and it's supposed to be waterproof or water resistant for up to 10 feet deep and for up to 30 minutes. And it will not be 10 feet deep, and it's going to be in a plastic baggie, so I'm hoping it works. I try really hard not to look at myself in the camera. Okay, this is the right spot. I was like, am I in the right spot? We are going to go to Teldrassil on the continent of Kalmandor. Come on. And see what's going on there. Actually, we'll get some points just for exploring there too, so that'll be good. I swear I am going to eventually make it to level 60 on this character. It might take us 27 ever to get it done, but you know, it's fine. Fine, this is fine, everything's fine. And we're still a really cute panda for the next 2 minutes. We are going to go up here. Actually, there's a couple of different places that we can get some exploring done. I'm not going to mount up on our little fox until I think we are no longer a panda. 'Cause darn it, I like being adorable. At least in World of Warcraft. Here we are in Parnassus. We're gonna go see what their fishing quest is. Hopefully it won't require us to actually kill anything. Also, we're about to turn back into our normal self. I'm so sad about that. But that's it. So has it been really hot for you, Becky, if you're still here?
What brings you here?
Docking up. Yeah, this we can probably just catch 5 fish.
Be careful.
We can do that. I'll allow it. Oh my god, we're fishing as a panda. That's cute. Also, my headphones are about to fall off my head. All because I don't want them in the camera. So, Becky, did you, like, since you usually are my best feedback because you give the most comments, did you mind the just voiceover rather than me sitting there? Because I might do that a little bit more often because I feel like this microphone picks up better than my phone microphone. But any and all feedback is appreciated. We've gotten one of these fish we're supposed to catch. We're catching a lot of fish, and we are obviously going to sell them to someone who I'm sure is going to put them back in the lake. And that is how we are going to justify doing fishing quests, as long as we don't have to kill it ourselves. I don't know if that's good or bad. Yay, 2 lake fish, or white fish, or whatever. I just grabbed the microphone instead of my drink. Because I am that clever, thank you very much. Catching a lot of fish that we don't need. I think we're gonna run down and do a little exploring of Eldersill, which is just a giant tree, which actually does not exist in this game anymore, but it's a long story. Which hopefully I will do some justice when the time comes to actually do a video on exploring Eldersill. We'll see if I do or not. I don't know. I don't think we're ever going to catch this. Well, we only need one more. I need to stop being so impatient. I also need to take a lot more really nice long walks like I did yesterday. Maybe not always picking blueberries, although I probably should pick all the blueberries because they're there.
Elune Adore.
Really hard to not
May the stars guide you.
take grace offered.
My goods are of the highest quality.
Alright, dude, let's go ahead and sell all this to make a little bit of money. Think we need any of those? Awesome.
Till next we meet.
We'll mount up and do a little touring. You know, the main reason that I very rarely play dwarf or gnome characters is because you're constantly adjusting the camera because you're, like, so little. Honestly, it's a little bit annoying. Then again, I seem to have a favored race in World of Warcraft that pretty much all of my characters are, so I guess everybody has their own type. Oh, okay, I know what that's for. Everybody's out here partying. Oh, I did mean to say as well, if you don't already, toss on notifications if I could ask you to. Because I keep thinking I might do a Sims building live stream sometime this coming week, probably on a weeknight. Probably about this same time, about 10. But I want to build a new house for my Dragon Rider Legacy challenge, and I figured it would be fun to either do it as a live stream or maybe just as a standalone video. But it's always fun to do it as a live. Building in The Sims is a great deal of fun. Ooh, there's an herb. Can I get it without getting killed by a spider? Good question. Maybe? He's through there? Of course. Oh, nope. Run! Run, 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 run. Spiders everywhere. This is not fun. Run away! We can run much faster though now. That's always good. Oh, the spiders are still coming. Running. Just keep running, just keep running. Dumb things that want to eat delicious gnomes. Oh. Sorry about that. So Becky, if you are still in the chat, honestly, I am still kind of shocked that you have not read the last James Harriet book. I mean, honestly, like I said in the comments, I'm kind of excited that you haven't read it, because then it'll be new to you. But I'm still kind of surprised that you hadn't. Kind of like it, though. Also, did you see how slick that was? We managed to get that herb and get out without being attacked and killed. That's exciting. I think we can get this one too. Having a mount makes everything a lot better. Now we can go a lot faster. Very, very cool. Woohoo! Exploration is good. Wonder if any of these guys have a quest for me that does not involve killing anything. We'll go see. What do you want?
Greetings.
Well, that doesn't say kill
Asha
anything, so
Fela.
I guess we can probably do that one. I can't guarantee that I won't get killed, but, you know. Details. What would you like?
I'm listening.
I don't think we're gonna to be able to get that without killing. But you know what? We'll take the quest and see if we can
Farewell.
finagle our way to do it. You never know. It could happen. We will see just how clever we can be. And if you die in World of Warcraft, it's not like it's all bad. What do you... Oh, I don't think I can do his quests. I think...
You again?
Yeah, he wants me to kill a bunch of stuff. Nope, can't do it. Might be able to do these other ones, though. Are in beautiful Starbreeze Village. Peek wherever this is. Also, can we go get that herb? If we can get that herb. Awesome. Alright, let's be all sneaky stuff. Keen is settled. Hey! That is always good. Has she completely vowed to never have children? I'm seeing if I can be sneaky and not die. I think we're gonna die. But you never know. We might be able to sneak in. You would think I'd be able to sneak over here because I'm so little. I'm thinking I am so dead. No. We're gonna see. Can I climb? Of course I can. Awesome. And these guys see me. Maybe not. Alright. Roll! Roll! Oh my god, we're gonna die. It's fine. It's fine. This is fine. It's fine. We can't... No! I don't think we're gonna be able to do that. Alright. Okay, so these quests are definitely a no-go. Because they will kill us. Mean. Rude. Hopefully. Good, they lost interest. Let's not run into a spider. That seems like another bad thing. I don't know. We get without that. Probably not. This being peaceful in World of Warcraft is a lot harder than you would think it would be. Can we sneak between... No, we cannot sneak between the spiders. Alright, roll away. There is stuff everywhere. Well, that can't be too bad then, if she would do it again. That is pretty good. Rolling. And try not to attract the attention of any more predators. Oh my god, I can't believe we didn't die. Kind of impressed. Alright, so let's just abandon those quests, because I don't think we're going to be able to do them. Sadly. But hey, we've almost made another level just in running around and trying to get away from this stuff, so that's good. You know what's really weird to think about is some of the kids that I probably babysat when I was a teenager probably have kids of their own now, which is a really weird concept that my brain still doesn't want to wrap itself around. But then again, by the time I was the age that my boys are now, I already had kids, which is another weird concept. Alright, this is the starter area for the Night Elves, which I'm not sure how Night Elves start, now. They used to start here, but technically this tree that we're in doesn't exist anymore. Thankfully, I also know that this very nice man right here has a quest that involves absolutely no killing that we can do.
Greetings.
He just wants us to deliver some stuff to the innkeeper.
May the stars guide
We
you.
can totally do that. And also do it a little bit faster. Huzzah! I would really love to be able to get some of these herbs without getting killed. We'll go off the path a little bit to see if we see anything. Sometimes you do. Like right there. That's a nice herb. I don't see anything that's gonna kill. Isn't that just, it's so wild. It's like, how do you already have kids? I don't get it. Aren't you stuck at the same age that you were when I was like 20? Isn't that how time works? Maybe? I know it's not, but you know. A girl can dream. I think that's how that works though, right? Everybody around you ages, but you stay the same age? Or something? You keep learning and discover something. That'd be cool. We're being chased. That's hopefully nothing will eat us. Awesome. We escaped! And we are very close to 2 herbs that I think we can go ahead and get. That spider doesn't eat us. And if this spider doesn't... Ah. Look at me being all sneaky. Alright, there's a spider right there. We try to avoid it. I think that's the way it should work. You know, honestly, all of those, like, oh, you wouldn't want to be immortal things, and I'm like, I don't know. I think I could do it. I mean, if it was a realistic thing, everything just wants to eat me. Far, oh, and let's not go there. Obviously, we are playing Spider Choo-Choo Train, because I think we now have 3 spiders chasing us. Hopefully, we can get far enough away. There we go. If you run away far enough, they lose interest. And then you can pick the flowers. Huzzah! Florio, the flower-picking gnome. I love it. Alright. Hopefully we can also make it down this hill and not die. Ow. Yeah, poor puppy. Ooh, that's a lot of... Alright, that's fine. This is fine. We're fine. Oh, that's a lot of bad things. Run! Run! I'm so glad we have a mount. I don't think we could have made it through that if we were walking. That was a likely thing to happen. Whew. We made it. We can actually turn in this quest. Are we still being chased? Of course we are. There we go. I want to check out this house. I don't know if I've ever poked my head in. You know, that's the good thing about being a gnome. This house is really cute, and it looks like it would be really roomy for someone her size. Don't mind me. Taking over your bed. I like the way the architecture is here in the Lands of the Night Elves. Everything's sort of tinted purple. Honestly, quite pretty. Also, thank you,
Vishnu
innkeeper.
Allah.
Yes, I am here to deliver whatever it is, and we're going to take this refreshing
Good
spring
luck,
water
friend.
and but yeah, everything in the Blood Elf land seems to be tinted purple. Purple's a pretty color. Oh, Becky, I don't know if you were here when I was saying it or not, but I think I might do a surprise live stream at some point this week. I haven't decided what day, so if you don't have the little notification bell hit, go ahead and just hit it if you want, because I can pretty much guarantee if I do a live, it'll be about this time at night, but I can't really say what day it'll be. It all depends. Oh my gosh. Yeah. How's that going? Are you still having to get ready to move, or are you staying there? Because I know you said that the person who owned your place was doing a lot of showings and stuff. And I get to this herb and not... Oh, that herb is way down there. I can get to this one. Oh, look at that. We leveled up. That's awesome. We are level 12. Look at us go. You know, Becky, I feel the I'm short thing. I think I've mentioned it before. I am 5'1". I used to try and say that I was 5'2", but I know that's BS, and everybody else that has ever seen me knows that's BS, so I am only 5'2" if I'm wearing heels, I guess. And that would be about it. Alright, do we have anything else? There is something way back there. Can we get to it without getting killed and discover what it is, maybe? Maybe? Oh, there's a lot of spiders and things. So, you want to hear something funny? At least I found it very funny. One of my neighbors knocked on my door today because he needed a hand. He was launching his boat, and he needed somebody to just help him, you know, drive with him down to the boat launch, and then he would get the boat in the water, but he needed somebody to drive his car home, and he would drive the boat home. And oh no. Bad kitty, stop kitty. Don't eat me, kitty. Anyway, long story short, he's like, I think 6'4", and I got behind the wheel of his car so that I could take it back to his house for him, and I got up into his car, and I couldn't even, my feet were a full probably 8 inches away from the gas pedal. And I'm like, I'm very short. I feel like I'm just very, very short. I just thought it was funny because until then, it hadn't hit me just how tall he was. But I got behind the wheel of that car and I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm short. What do you want?
Goddess bless you.
No, we can't kill the big spider. Or 10 and a
A
half.
shot.
You are about the same
I am
height
honored.
as my niece. No, we also can't
Goddess
kill
watch
those.
over you.
Darn you. Why does everyone in World of Warcraft want me to kill things? Oh, that's right. It's because it's a fighting game. My mom was 4'11", so I beat her in height. I didn't beat her by much. The funny part is my dad was 6'4", and I don't even want to think about the logistics of that, but they somehow managed to have me, so I guess that worked. But yeah, I definitely did not take after my father. I did not get any of his height. Oh well. I maintain that short people are more fuel efficient. Obviously. Look at us getting all these herbs. I'm so proud of. I am so proud of us. So there is something ahead that we have not discovered. Let's go discover it, if it doesn't kill us. Why? Because obviously, as we discover stuff, we get experience points. And that is always an exciting good thing. Also, I'm going to have to adjust the kitty cat up there that probably wants to kill us. And we get by it and not get killed. Of course we can. We just have to run really, really fast. Look at that. We did it. I'm gonna adjust these headphones really quick. I usually think that I probably don't need the headphones now that I have the microphone, but at the same time, if I don't have the headphones, then I can't hear what's going on in the game, and that is always potentially a very bad thing. I bet this kitty's gonna notice us, because it's really, yep, there we go, bad kitty, bad kitty. Two kitties. How many things are going to chase us before we break free here? How many herbs? Awesome. Gotta love that. How many flowers can I pick in World of Warcraft? How many flowers does it take to hit level 60? No, you're a very bad spider. I don't trust you. And I get over here, pick the flower, and get back out. Or the spider turns around and comes back. Run! Like there's one more thing back here that I can potentially discover, and there's another herb over here. Whee! I am so easily amused. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to ask, and I don't know if you were in the chat or not, Becky. Did you enjoy the voiceover reading, or do you prefer the normal stuff? Yeah, everybody is tall to me. Like, I kind of notice when someone is tall, but everybody's tall. So, you know, it just kind of is what it is. Alright, well, we have pretty much discovered everything here. And it looks like there is a bunch of stuff that would probably kill us if we mess with it too much. So, let's run back and go see something else. And of course we're being attacked. Run away! Aha. Can't get us, we run too fast. Honestly, I am so amazed that she has not gotten killed yet. You know, I did go out with a guy right after high school, but before I joined the army, and he was like, he was 6'3" or 6'4", and I still remember one time we slow danced, and I could barely reach his shoulders. It was kind of ridiculous. That's not the reason we ended up breaking up, but it still was completely ridiculous. And I was like, no, I feel very, very tiny. But that, again, is fine. Alright, back to the main city, and I think we're gonna take another portal and go over to the Exodore. That sounds like it would be a fun thing to do, and we can go explore over there. And then maybe get a little bit of pet battling in, and that's gonna be about all she can actually do other than exploring. Not really sure. How long have I been going? Not very long, honestly. Not really sure if anybody would be interested, but I thought just for giggles, maybe if I can figure out the camera angles, maybe we'll do a draw-in before I log off tonight. Because drawing is fun. I think I can probably do it. Maybe. Hopefully. With any luck. Not sure what I feel like drawing tonight. Probably a Pokemon, because Pokemon are adorable. Although those birds that I drew yesterday or the day before were kind of cute too. Alright. We're gonna go over to the Exodore. I'm always so impressed by people that can just draw stuff from their brain. I actually have to always have references. Alas. Alas, I cannot draw without a reference. Oh, we should grab this flight point. Yeah, I don't mind doing a mix. I can't tell because I usually only watch it back a little bit in the editing to make sure that it's not terrible. Is the sound quality better on the voiceovers now that I have this new microphone? So I can't tell. I mean, I know that the sound quality on the new phone is better than the phone that I started off with, but I can't really tell. I know I've gotten a decent number of complaints about when I read outside if it's at all windy, because I knew that made the sound quality a lot worse. But at the same time, sometimes I just want to sit outside. Also, Jezebel just hissed at Higgy because he's such a goober. He's also a goober. Yeah, we might do, like I said, we'll do a little bit here and then probably do a couple of pet battles. I just want to get at least one more level before we log her off. Otherwise, it's going to take like 5 years to get up to level 60. By the time she hits level 60, the max level will probably be level 120. I am hoping that as time goes on, she'll be able to do a little bit more without potentially dying. But who knows? I also think what we're going to do is run for this big yellow exclamation point and try to get there and maybe do a little bit of exploring. And I just went in the wrong direction, but oh well, that is life. I've been trying to figure out, and I think what I need to do is get yet another tripod, but they have those tripods that kind of stand and just hold your camera so that it's pointed down. And I've seen that people use those for like cooking videos and stuff. And I think they would also work pretty well for drawing. So I might look into getting one of those. Because I actually do a lot of like different drawing and art stuff. It's just such a pain to try to actually set the camera up to record it. Even though my son keeps telling me that I probably should set the camera up and record it a little bit more often. Because it's a lot of fun, and sometimes people like to see it. Not always, but, you know, sometimes. Oh, I forgot she says mining. I've been picking flowers and completely forgot that she also has the ability to mine metals. Yeah, I mean, that is a thing that you can do. It's just, I know that of the negative comments that I get, that's
Need help?
usually about the, no, we can't do
Light
that.
bless you.
That's,
What can
that's
I do for
usually the
you?
second most common, is that
See you around.
Either the sound quality is bad, and then the most common negative comment I get is about my pronouncing something wrong. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna pronounce stuff wrong. It just happens. I am not all that amazing at, especially names. I freely admit, I suck at pronouncing a lot of names. It was really bad in the Dragon Rider series because most of those names are just made up by the author because they're, you know, fantasy names. And so, yeah. And I'm not going to make any, well, I will make apologies for my mispronunciation, but, I mean, it is what it is. Although, you know, I have thought about just leaning into it and being like, oh yeah, you know, I'm just gonna lean into it and mispronounce everything. But if I try to do that, then I'll probably forget the even ability to be able to speak, which could be funny. God knows I garble my words often enough while attempting to speak already. Awesome. I see things. We are gonna get this other level with any luck. Also, that is a murder bird. Hopefully it will not murder us. Aha. Sneak in between the murder birds. And we're gonna mount up and see if we can run around the murder bird. They look like dinosaurs. So, since you are here, Becky, do you have a favorite Pokemon? Because that is usually what is one of the easier things for me to draw for some reason. Which is why I draw so many of them, because they're adorable. And I can generally get them done decently. I'm putting a question mark on the decently part. We're gonna discover. Watch us. I think we're actually gonna level up again very soon. Nice. And then this guy is going to have something that he wants to give the innkeeper.
Arkinan
because that
Poros.
is just
Safe
a really cool
journeys.
thing. Like, take this to the innkeeper. Totally can do that. I think we're probably gonna level. Huzzah! Yay! You know what I probably should go do? Edit this really quick. There we go. Change the title of the live to indicate that I'm probably going to attempt to draw something. We'll do a multitasking here. Hey, Naruto! Pikachu? I can probably draw a Pikachu. I've drawn him before. We will get to that. Like I said, I want to do a little bit. I want to make sure that I get leveled. One more level. And then probably do a couple of pet battles back on the other continent. And then, yeah, we'll draw a Pikachu. It'll be fun.
All prices here are reasonable.
Oh yeah, we'll take that. Thank you.
Safe journeys.
Yeah, Dexstream is Sims. What I do is I do every other week. So next week will be The Sims, and we will be doing the 100 Baby Challenge again. Because that is always fun. We need to go this way, other way, and go back to Stormwind and get a couple. Actually, you know what? I think. Where will this return us? That works. We will go back to the other continent the fast way. But yeah, Naruto, I try and keep it even. I guess even is the best way to put it. And do every other week. That way, I don't get bored, nobody else gets bored, and hopefully nobody gets bored. Or something. How's your werewolf going, Naruto? Have you been doing a lot, or... You know, makes sense. Pikachu is very cute. I think my favorite Pokemon for cuteness is, I think, anything in the Eevee line. But I also really, really like a couple of the other Pokemon as well. Can I open that? Where does this door go? Oh, no, we are not going to do that. That is a terrible idea. We just need to figure out how to get the heck out of here. This way. I also think I definitely need to remember to set my Hearthstone someplace other than here, where I have to figure out how to get out every time. This way. These poor gnomes. They are all crazed leper gnomes. we're going to ignore them. Why? Because they're not attacking us, obviously. Alright, we should be able to get out. Turn in Stormpike's delivery, do a couple of pet battles, and that will definitely get us leveled up, which will be kind of awesome. And then I'll try and get it figured out how to get the camera set. I think I know how to do it, and we'll give it a try. Yay, we made it out. I'm so proud of us. Now, can we make it the rest of the way out? That is the question. Of course we can. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm gonna see. She's probably gonna yell at me. But Jezebel is down here. And she's so cute. So, everybody say hi to Jezebel. She's cute. She's fat. She's cute and fat. She also did not mind at all that I picked her up. Sometimes she's not, but today, she says it's fine. She's a very cute kitty. Alright, you want to sit on my lap? You can sit on my lap. Why? Because you're cute. Like, oh, okay. I can be a lap kitty for a little while. Lady. Now, one day I would love to actually get Zia on camera in something other than just a video where I go stalk her and get her by shoving the camera in her face, but she's a lot harder to get because she is almost never a lap cat. She likes to be petted and she really likes you at food time, but that's about it. Isabel, you're cute. Eek. Look at us go. Huzzah! She's actually staying up here. I'm kind of impressed. Although she can't really be seen looking at the camera, but she's here. And she's like, no, I want down now. Alright, Miss Stumpy Leg. She's so cute. She has the shortest legs of any cat I've ever seen, though. Like, I am not kidding when I say I'm pretty sure that she is part Munchkin. Alright. Let's go and... You know, we could probably do this delivery. You want me to go all the way to Lockwood? No, I think we're gonna go to the flight point. And just go ahead. Do a couple of pet battles. Seems like it could work. I really do kind of wish that it was a holiday so I could get a few more good points, but that's actually it'll be faster if we go take the tram back to Stormwind and do it there. Jezebel's such a good. And she and Higgy are actually mostly having a truce now. They will both sleep on the same bed. They don't cuddle up together by any means, but they will sleep on the same bed together without Jezebel hissing wildly at Higgy. So I'm counting that as progress, because for the longest time, anytime Iggy was even in the same room as Jezebel, she would have an absolute fit just hissing and growling at him. Which, although it was kind of funny, was also kind of bad. So, I'm glad that she's settling in. I was kind of hoping that Kai or Aaron would show up tonight, and that Jezebel would come out. Hey, we leveled. Yay! Level 13. That's not too bad. 2 more levels without killing anything, and we can now resuscitate people? That is good. I am proud of us, and I almost ran off the side of the mountain. I don't think running off the side of the mountain is exactly what I was planning on doing, but hey. Oh, good. Nice. I don't think we need to worry about anything involving killing. Here we are back in Iron Forge. It's a very underrated city. I kind of wish that more players hung out here. Because honestly, it's a really cool city. We are gonna take the tram, which is just like a subway. You know, you would think after all of the years that I've been playing World of Warcraft that I would not need to open up the map as often as I do. But unfortunately, I still need to open up the map all the time because I always get lost. And I can't even use my if you have a half a tank of gas you're not really lost thing I use in real life. The Deep Run tram. Life is good. We're gonna go to the middle so we can take either train that shows up, since they both go to the same place. You know, I'm glad that they don't make us buy subway tokens to ride the tram. That would suck. And we're off. See if there's any good scenery. Maybe we'll see Nessie. Look through the aquarium and we go by it and see if we spot Nessie. You know, I'm pretty sure you can actually jump off the tram and walk to Jordan, but instead of walk. I didn't see Nessie. I am so sad. Wish you don't see her every time. Also, I really am kind of sad that World of Warcraft never connected the rest of the major cities to the tram. There's only 2 cities connected. Oh well. I say oh well too often. Like I've realized that there are a lot of things that I say far too often in almost every video, and even though I try to fix it, I still end up saying those same things. It's become an irritation to me. Oh, hey! I did not realize it. I figured out when I'm going to do my live stream this week. My other live stream. Because it just hit me that my YouTube anniversary, 2 years on YouTube, is coming up this week. I think it's either the 16th or the 17th. Do I want to do another live stream tomorrow? Anyway, we're gonna do an anniversary live stream because why not? And we'll probably build in The Sims because, again, why not? That is a good excuse for a second live stream, I think. Obviously. Alright, we need to get out of town this way. Also, I can't believe that I will have been on YouTube posting content for 2 years. Kind of bananas. Also kind of bananas is the fact that I have put out, like, I think coming up on 2,000 videos in those 2 years. A lot of them are really short, though. I do a lot of shorts. I probably should do... probably do too many of those. Oh well. That is trippy. Alright, we're gonna do a couple of pet battles, and then we're gonna draw some kind of a Pikachu. I'll pull up some good reference pictures and put them up on the screen. Attempt to draw. So, are there any flowers to pick or metals to mine? Something up here. Run towards the yellow dot. Run towards the yellow dot. Up this hill. Running up that hill. Get back on our cute little fox. Everything is so much easier when you have a mount. I knew that already, but it just sort of brought home a lot more severely when you've made a vow not to kill. I also probably need to pick a pet. Let's get over level. Oh no. It's like 7 is my lowest level. That's Dolce. It is a place. There's nothing that will kill us as we run over here to do a pet battle. Huzzah!
Well met. See you around.
We would like to welcome you, Julia. That
Hello.
is why we are here.
Have a good one.
Bone Biter. Face Bite, Devour, and Rampage. You know, it's a good thing that my pets didn't take a vow to not kill. Although they don't actually kill. They just, you know, like Pokemon, they're just making everything pass out. Go Bone Biter. You can do it. Taking everything out.
Need help? Safe travels.
Alright, we are going to, I think, probably call it here once I get back into Stormwind. And I am going to set up everything so that hopefully I can draw pictures. And I'm also going to declare a human break here in a minute, because I need to take a really quick run and get a couple of things done, and while I am gone, I will set up the camera for... Oh, is everything red here? I mean, I guess it makes sense. Goldshire is kind of the red light district of World of Warcraft. But yeah, what I'm gonna do once we get back into Stormwind and I log off is I'm going to get the camera set up, so I'll have everything go dark. Actually, you know what I'll probably do? I will probably just run one of my own videos, so I can't be accused of copyright strike, and do sort of a little intermission while I get everything else set up, if that sounds cool to everybody. I think that's what once I get Glario back inside of Stormwind so she gets plenty of good rest. There we go. Alright, so let me log out. Exit the game. Up. Alright, I'm going to turn off World of Warcraft. Make sure that that's not on. Alright, quit the game, do a little bit of this, do a little bit of that. Don't mind me, I'm just going to do all sorts of silliness, trying to get this done the right way, and just pull up one of my own silly videos to put on as an intermission. What sounds like a good... You know what? It should take me that. So I'm just going to put up my fireworks video. That seems like at least month appropriate. This, and then that. Just gotta find the right corner. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna keep on babbling at you guys. I can do this. No, that's the wrong thing. Alright, there's the corner. I am a good YouTuber. Not really. A little bit. Alright, I am going to hit play on this. I'm going to turn myself off and get a couple things all set up while this plays. So enjoy the fireworks show, and I will be back in a couple of minutes. Okay, I'm not sure how well this is going to work because it seems to want to be really, really blurry. But let's see if I can maybe mess with it a little bit more. It wasn't blurry before. There we go. There we go. It just has to have something to actually focus on. Huzzah. That works. All right, now I just need to probably pull this over here so I can get some reference pictures and do that without doing anything else. So let's get some pictures of Pikachu that are cute. So I have some references to work from. Oh my god. Okay, Pikachu is very cute. Do we want a like cute little sad Pikachu, or I better put my hand back here so the camera has something to focus on. All right. Oh my gosh, what do I want? What do I want? Pikachu is very, 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 very cute. Oh my god. I will find a good picture as a reference. Wonder if I could do that. Maybe. All of the cute little Pikachus. I guess I should probably put up what I am looking at, so let me turn off the webcam for a minute. I'm just kind of scrolling through all of these reference pictures of Pikachu. Oh, I don't know, can I actually do that? Drawing is such a weird thing. I love doing it, and a lot of times I manage better than I think I'm going to. But at the same time, sometimes I attempt to draw something and it just comes out looking absolutely crappy. So I guess we'll just roll with it and see what happens. I think, at least for this first picture, which might be the only picture, I mean, let's be honest, it takes a while to draw. I am not one of those really good people that can just like womp out a picture in 5 seconds. I wonder if I could do the popsicle one. I think we're gonna kind of go for this one over here. Not sure. I kind of want to do the baby one though. Although the popsicle is very cute. Alright, I'm kind of torn between the one of Pikachu with the popsicle in his mouth and this baby Pikachu right here. Eeny, meeny, miny. You know, I could just grab a pencil and see what happens. Pikachu's the California roll of Pokemon. Pretty much, yeah. Alright, let's go back to the webcam. Transition back over, and hopefully it stops being all blurry. Come on. Come on, webcam, you can do it. There we go. It just has to have something to focus on. They are both really, really cute, so I'm just gonna kind of see what I can actually do. A big old round head. Head is always so much bigger than the body. Watch, tonight will be one of those nights that I just can't draw worth a darn. In which case, I will probably be very, very sad and just cry. Not really. The hardest part is going to be not just stopping talking. Because talking is not really my default stance. You know, I'm actually not a sushi person. Both of my kids are. They really, really like sushi. And I am not all that fond of fish, whether it's raw or cooked. I'm just kind of like, it's just not my thing. So sushi is not my thing. But it's really funny because every time we go into the one place in our area that actually has sushi, and it's probably not even good sushi, my son always gets it. And that's, you know, I'm happy that there is some that he can have, especially living here in the Upper Peninsula where sushi is not really a normal thing to be found up here. It's better than it could be, I guess. This is just kind of to get my hand in and see if I can actually get Pikachu going. I am so happy and honestly so grateful to a couple other YouTubers, Steve and Mark, because I was watching them and I don't know why, but suddenly while I was watching them, I wanted to paint their two cats. And it had probably been, I don't know, at least 10 years. Hi, Lucy. You were slave labor? That doesn't sound good. You missed a little bit of World of Warcraft, and now I decided to draw pictures because drawing pictures sounded fun. And I just realized I picked the picture of the Pokemon and then started drawing a completely different picture of the same Pokemon, but oh well. I guess that is just kind of the way it is. I might end up drawing more than one, because why not? This one is more or less just to kind of get my hand in and see if I can do one of those. You know, I haven't been doing much actual painting, but yeah, I ended up painting their two cats, and I painted them on an old saw blade. And then I went ahead and I sent it to them. And I actually just did another painting, well, not painting, but I did a couple of t-shirts for them and sent it to them this week. And I'm pretty sure that they liked them. They opened them on a video and they said they liked them, so I'm hoping that they actually did. I mean, it could be worse. It's kind of Pikachu. Work a little bit more and see if we can get this a little bit better and add a little bit of color and then maybe do another Pikachu just to see how it goes. But yeah, I wasn't too worried about pet safe paint because it was a painting for them of their cats. No. No, the cats, it was a painting of their cats, not for their cats. I probably was not clear enough on that. All right, we need some color for this bad boy. Pikachu is yellow. I am so smart. I know these things so well. And probably some pink for the cheeks. We're going to need the black for an outline. And probably this brown. Drawing is so much fun. But yeah, the t-shirts I sent them, I actually am mostly really happy with the way they turned out. I also realized you guys are watching this upside down, and that I might not be able to fix. But it's okay, because I will flip the picture around when we get it done. Alright, Pikachu. And some eyeballs here. Oh my gosh. So you took her shift for her? That's... I feel like everybody has been having a very long, very tiring week. Like, everybody I know has had kind of just a week. I had a week. Becky had a week. Now Lucy says that she's had a week. It's just been a week. Good evening. We're just, we did a little bit of leveling in World of Warcraft, and now just for giggles, we're doing a little baby Pikachu. Because why not? And then maybe we'll do another Pikachu, I don't know. Because Pokemon are fun. And welcome, Vincent. I will probably flip this over so that you guys can see it once I get a little bit more color in it, because, yeah, you're kind of watching me upside down here. Oh, staycation. Nice. So I don't know if you saw on my community post that I put up today, but I made a it turned out really good. I was going to just do blueberry muffins out of the blueberries that I picked yesterday. And then I realized I didn't have any cupcake liners, and I didn't have enough parchment paper to just make cupcake liners, which would be the other easy option. And so I ended up just making basically a muffin mix into a quick bread. And it turned out pretty darn good. My son and my one neighbor who had some of it both said it was pretty tasty, so I'm going to believe them, because you don't ever want to think that people are lying just to be nice to you. Although I'm sure that that actually happens. You know what? Pikachu needs another arm, but we will work on that in the black. So we were just discussing that we've all had collectively sort of a long week. How's your week been? Although Lucy had a staycation, which is the best kind of vacation. I say that mostly because I kind of sort of love where I live, so... I'm not gonna claim that this is the best Pikachu I've ever done, but, you know, I don't hate it. Which I guess counts for something. I'm also not, like, completely against doing other or attempting to draw other things tonight. I just wanted to start with a Pokemon because for whatever reason they're easy to get your hand in. At least a little bit. I'm still kind of in awe of anyone who can crochet or knit. It's just never really been a thing I've been able to master, so definitely keep that up. Lucy, do you make blankets or do you do clothes or what? Also, what do you do, Jay, if you are a fiber person, if you don't mind me asking? Alright, well, not the best drawing I've ever done in my life, but hopefully it's a baby Pikachu, kind of. That was a lot faster than I thought. Let's try something else. What should we do next? Do we want to do another Pokemon or should I try something different? As the camera like pulses, attempting to focus. Give it a finger to focus on. There we go, maybe. Do a little peek-a-pee. Alright, what else can we do here? Oh my god, muscle and mind and nerve. Blankets are nice. I've got a blanket that my great grandma made, and then both my grandma and my mom were really into crocheting. Neither of them were actually into knitting, but they were both into crocheting. Thanks, Becky. It was a little bit fast and a little bit off kilter, but you know, maybe the next thing that we do will be better. So, what else would we like to do? You know, I don't know. I think my biggest issue with crocheting is, if you can't tell, I'm a lefty. And I know that there are tutorials for left-handed people to actually do stuff, but I still have never mastered it. Anybody else got a Pokemon that they would like me to attempt to draw? I'm not adverse to trying other stuff, but I can do Pokemon. I can usually do cartoon characters. I'm not good at all at drawing people. people is just not something that I have ever completely mastered. No, my gnome did not die in WoW. I just got to the point where we had leveled up a decent amount and I felt like drawing. I think we got her another 2 levels. Yeah, I really do like the way WoW handles death. You know, you do get a debuff every once in a while, but that's only if you choose not to go back and claim your body. And you know what? I still have not killed that gnome. I am kind of amazed. She's getting very, very good at running away. But, yeah. Should we keep going with Pokemon, or should I try something different? Also, anything I do is probably going to attempt to be cute, because I'm in the mood to draw cute things. See, I'm thinking that being left-handed is a hindrance in sewing and well, not sewing, but definitely crocheting. I don't mind being left-handed. I think it's kind of cool, but it does make life a little bit more difficult. What sounds like it would be fun? I can try to draw a dragon. I don't know how good it'll be. And like I said, I am definitely wanting something. No, not Dragonmancer. Thank you. I want a cute little dragon. You know, Becky, I feel you on that one. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. All right, I am going to put up my display and take off this for a minute and show you all these cute little dragons that I am looking at for reference. Because like I said, I'm in the mood to draw cute today. I wonder if I could draw Toothless. Oh, that one's really cute. I'm definitely in the mood for cute. You know, I still don't have Mechanome unlocked. I am so bad. I literally just unlocked BFA Flying, and I have not touched Shadowlands because for whatever reason, I'm just not massively... I don't know, Shadowlands... It's just not my jam, I guess. And I kind of wish it was, because that is sort of everything right now. I am looking forward to Dragonflight, though. I think my favorite is, oh, neat. That's cool, Becky. My favorite characters are usually hunters. And I think that's because I've been playing Hunter since I started playing WoW. Hunter was the first class that actually, like, clicked with me. And so that's kind of my default, is just to be a hunter. I did manage to get a rogue all the way up on level, but that one was a mix of a bunch of stuff. Oh, spinning sounds cool. All right. I think I like this one. Let me see if I can move this over so you can see the one I am looking at. Come on. There we go. No, wrong thing. You can tell I am so good at the YouTubes. Come on. Maybe? There we go. Oh, I just realized they didn't transition either. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about trying to do something like this one. We will see how it works out. Wish me luck. This might be absolutely, like, utterly horrible. But it also might not. So let's see how I can do this. Jay, I don't know if you've seen any of my other stuff that I've posted on my channel, but I actually did a baby moonkin drawing. I think it might have been in at least one of my videos, just a photograph of it. It's also over on my Instagram, which is where I post a lot of, like, my drawings and food and just the silly stuff that I do from day to day. Dragons are hard. Remember to break everything down into shapes or something like that. Now, thing right. Oh, I'm not sure how I'm gonna be able to do this, but you know what? We're just gonna keep on plugging away at it and see if we can make something that's not hideous. Nose is actually up into play. A little bit bigger. I made, for my friends Steve and Mark, the t-shirts that I sent them. One was Snoopy. Well, yeah, it was Snoopy in Woodstock, and the other one was Daria, which was really interesting because I didn't actually watch Daria back when it was on, so I had to do a lot of research for that one. I was like, what is this Daria thing? And now I kind of regret that I never actually watched it as a kid because it sounds like it would have been a show that I probably would have really liked. Alright, that kind of goes like that. Why am I getting pig from this instead of dragon? I don't know. Trust the process. Or something. Like that. And a little spike there. Big ol' horn. Big ol' horn. Fishy thing. Alright. Maybe. Lucy, you gave me a challenge. Hopefully, this doesn't turn out absolutely terrible. It might. I'm not making any guarantees. You know, I've got a good friend who his son, who is, I think, maybe 13 or 14, actually does knitting. And I think that is so cool. I don't know if it's patience that you need for knitting or skill, but whatever it is, I guess I just don't have it. Alright, that's not terrible. Is it going to look exactly like this picture? No. Nothing I ever do actually looks exactly like the picture that I'm referencing anyway, so I guess that's fine. Thing there. There's spiky there. Did you teach yourself to knit and crochet and all of that, Jay? Or did you learn it from like a parent or something? Little webby thing there. It looks like something. I don't know what, but it looks like something. Also, Jay, I'm curious, since you are a WoW player, are you looking forward to the Dragonflight expansion? Because I think I am. I saw a little bit of, I think it was Taliesin and Evitel on the customization, and the customization looks like it's absolutely phenomenal. And anything that gets me more customization, I am into. Now, if they would just put in a height slider, that would be cool. Alright. Let's work on the nose a little bit more. It's a baby. Just a little baby dragon. Tiny baby Fang. He's gonna grow up to be a big, strong dragon someday. But right now, a little baby. Yeah, I'm thinking that some of it looks really cool. I know the video I was watching from Taliesin and Evitel, Taliesin was really into the new flight system that they developed for it. I'm gonna have to try it out before I don't know. I am a lazy World of Warcraft player, and sometimes I even just hit the number lock and let my character fly on its own. So I don't know if active flying is really going to be all that awesome for me, but I'm willing to give it a try. I'm willing to give almost anything a try. Okay, it's starting to look better. I'm starting to not hate this picture. I think its face is too fat. still giving me a lot of pig vibes. That could just be me, though. Still think this face is just too big. Let's just keep on going. Maybe it won't be terrible. It could be a dragon pig, Becky. I have made a new species. It's exciting. I don't know. I'll flip it here in a minute and see what you guys think. Once I get a little bit more that maybe will make it look a little more dragony. It's doofy. It needs color, but you know. Mare lion. That sounds cool. That definitely sounds interesting. Live teachers for spinning and knitting. You know, it always looked like something that always looked like it would be probably fun to do, at least initially, but maybe a real pain in the rear later on, is carding wool. No, I play on Moonguard. You can go ahead and do all the memes. They're not all true, but some of them are. But yeah, I play over on Moonguard is where I mainly play. And that was mostly because I wanted a big and active server, but I was playing a little bit more Alliance side. So I ended up over on Moonguard, and honestly, I really like it over there. I know that it gets a lot of, not so much hate, but it gets a lot of memeing. And like I said, some of it is deserved. But I think roleplay, honestly, roleplay is what kept me in World of Warcraft, because I was getting really burned out about midway through BFA. I was just so done. I was logging in, but it was mostly just to kill a few things and then log back off because I was bored. And I was on the forums and just doing a little bit of reading, and I kept reading people talking about role-playing, and then talking about Moonguard and talking about other stuff, and I realized that I was usually making stories up for all of my tunes in my head anyway. So why not play out those stories with other people? And it's been fun. I've met some really good friends through RP and just had a lot of fun. I kind of like it because it's cooperative storytelling when you do it at its best. At its worst, it's just annoying. Yeah, if it weren't for the World of Warcraft series that I've been doing on my channel, I would probably be mostly off. But since I've been logging in a couple times a week to research and then do the exploration bits, I've been having a lot of fun with it. Alright. You do a little back thing and do like a wing kind of going into Pikachu. Little baby wings. I'm not really sure. I don't know. That's what I've got so far. I'm not entirely sure that it's a dragon. It's a dragon pig kitty hybrid lion thing. But you know what? We're gonna roll with it. I say that too much. I say a lot of things far too many times, and I think we're going with blue and purple for this guy. Don't have to do all the same colors that they have on here. We're going to go with blue for the main body and purple for highlights. Because color makes everything better. Well, you know, you can thank Lucy for the dragon idea. She's the one that said dragon. And I am nothing if not willing to attempt to draw stuff. Does it always turn out? No. A lot of times it doesn't. But you know, I'm willing to give it a try. Every time I try something new, it kind of stretches me a little bit more and makes it so maybe I get a little bit better. Maybe. I have had nights where I've sat down to draw something and pretty much just ended up crumbling up all of the pictures that I was attempting to draw and huffing off to bed almost in tears. Convinced that I probably should never draw another picture for the rest of my life. But then the itch to draw comes back in again, and the next thing you know, you're sitting down with a pencil in your hand and attempting to draw again. I think it's the legs that make it look a lot more like I crossed this pig dragon thing with a lion. That's alright, though. Alright, we need a dark blue. That is green. You know what? No, dark blue. I was like, I could put green in for the shading, but no, I think I'm going to shade in with... I've really been getting a kick out of the whole colored pencils thing, too. My youngest son, when we were moving him, and my son-in-law gave me a box of like 300 colored pencils, and I was like, but I don't like working in colored pencils. And then all of a sudden, the next thing you know, I'm doing colored pencils everything. Uh-oh. All right, Lucy. Well, thanks for joining us. Your dragon is a little bit silly and not quite a dragon, but not quite not a dragon. You know, it's a baby dragon pig hybrid lion thing. And that's my story that I am sticking to. I don't know why I decided that this dragon needs eyebrows, but obviously they're not eyebrows, they're ridges. Totally ridges. Oh, I've actually heard of Prismacolors, but I haven't heard of Derwent. A lot of times my art supplies are just whatever I can pick up cheap at the dollar store. I'm not even sure what I would do if I had good stuff. You know, it's kind of interesting though how much you can actually do even with just the cheap stuff. I was watching, I can't remember the channel name, but I was watching an art channel where this guy, he is such a good artist. I wish I could remember the name. I know he's Australian. And he was drawing and doing paintings and stuff with just really, really cheap dollar store stuff. And even though he said he really prefers using the good equipment, he made some really nice stuff just with the cheap old dollar store stuff. So that gave me a little bit of heart. I was like, you know what? If this guy can do it with the El Cheapo stuff, then maybe I can too. Alright, we got deep purple and violet. Which is the different color? Alright, we're gonna go with this one. Because everybody needs purple horns, obviously. Purple horns and purple spikes. Because if you're gonna be a baby dragon, you might as well be colorful. Oh, wow. That is, you know, like I said, I had not really done any drawing or painting or anything probably in the last 10 years. I've done a couple little things, and they've been things that just made me mad at myself and made me put away all my art supplies. So when I started painting the saw blades this year, I started it just on a whim, and the first one that I did turned out a lot better than I thought. So I was like, you know what? I'll do another one. So I did saw blades for a couple months, and then I started painting everything that wasn't nailed down, and I was just using cheap dollar store acrylics to paint all of that. And then I ended up, I think I did a little bit in pastels, and then I picked up the colored pencils, and that's been the kick I'm on lately. Although I do have some oil paints, and I'm keep thinking about jumping back in and trying some oil painting. I was watching a bunch of like Bob Ross videos, and I'm like, I want to be Bob Ross. Oh, I'm glad that you like the purple. Yay! He's got purple claws. And I think I'm going to do either a green or an orange for his webbing. And then we will work on his eyes, and then I think I'm going to call it done. Even though he might not be the bestest dragon ever. Alright, green or orange for the webbing as I fill in the darker purple shading. I kind of wanted to do turquoise, but I don't think I have that color in my pencils. And yeah, I could possibly try to mix two colored pencils and make a turquoise. But then I thought blue would be cute. Orange? I will totally do orange. I'm actually liking him a lot better now that I'm getting color on him. Which is honestly usually how it works out for me. I'm like, I don't like this, and then I start getting color on it, and I'm like, oh, hey, wait, never mind. I actually kind of like this. Dollar store acrylics aren't good, but yeah. Oh, man. I am looking forward to the oil painting, but I'm not sure when I'm actually going to start it. And I'm not sure exactly what I want to do with the oil painting. I'm having so much fun with doing this cartoony type stuff right now. And I've been doing a lot of t-shirts for like friends and stuff. Like I did the t-shirts for Steve and Mark. And like I said, I think they came out good. And then I did a t-shirt for my oldest son that isn't too bad. It's not like the best thing ever because I tried to do Link from The Legend of Zelda and it turned out okay. But I'm really not all that good at humans. And then I did a Pikachu t-shirt for my neighbor's daughter. And I did a Donald Duck t-shirt for my neighbor. And then, of course, I think I can maybe angle this. The t-shirt I'm wearing tonight, which is Baby Eeyore, was the first one that I did. Alright. I hope I did not just mess everything up by moving this tripod. I did mess everything up. Look at me messing everything up. Because I'm trying to show off. Alright, back to the drawing. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun doing the t-shirts. But I bet I will probably have just as much fun doing oil paintings or doing anything along those lines. I've been having a lot of fun drawing and painting. I need to have more fun weeding and cleaning the house, but you know what? That is never fun. Oh my gosh, that's cool. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate that. I really like the way the shirt turned out. So, all right, we're gonna do the webbing in oranges. Orange, 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 orange. Are you orange? You're salmon. That's not orange, that's pink. Alright, we've got an orange and we have a yellow orange. So we will start. Oh, I'm dumb. I forgot to do that. Eeyore is a lot of fun because he's gloomy and you gotta love a gloomy character. Eeyore is like absolutely awesome. He's the Pikachu of the Winnie the Pooh, except he's a gloomy, gloomy, grumpy Pikachu. Alright. I have got, if you miss actual pennies, as in the coins, I could hook you up with pennies for days. So, Jay, if you don't mind me asking, what realm do you play on when you usually play? Because mostly I'm on Moonguard. I used to be on Blade Fist, but I haven't really been on Blade Fist in forever. But those are pretty much the only two that I'm ever on. But mostly it's Moonguard. Really? There's a type of crochet that uses pennies. That's interesting. Wait, Becky, are there not pennies in Canada anymore? Canadian lore is so interesting. That probably is, Lucy. You know what? I think we need a little bit more orange on our baby, so I think the chest bit is going to also be in the orange and yellow range. Because of course it is. Canada ate her pennies. Why did I not know that? You would think I would know at least a little bit of Canadian lore, considering they are not that far away from me. But I don't. I'm honestly surprised that America has not gotten rid of pennies yet, because they really are, honestly, Canada's got it right. They are too expensive to make. And people get so mad at you when you try and pay in pennies. Like, they get all offended. Alright, we're gonna do eyes. I think we need pink and green eyes, because that just sounds like fun. I think the main eye will be green. I'm gonna have pink around the outside, because of course we are. I need my eraser. I'm pretty sure I probably have Canadian pennies in my house here. Just because we're so close to Canada here in the UP, that a lot of times we end up with Canadian coins. But I haven't really looked in a while, so... I know we don't get them often in our change anymore, but I know I have had some. Don't have any Canadian dollars, which is too bad because the new Canadian dollars are just so cool. Do you know what I got the other day when I went to the post office to send off some stuff? I got a 50-cent piece as change. And I have not seen a 50-cent piece in a hot minute. Like, it's been a while since I saw a 50-cent piece. And I was like, wow, that is something I haven't seen in a long time. The UP is the shortened version for the Upper Peninsula of the state of Michigan. It's basically just the woods. I mean, I know that there are cities in the Upper Peninsula, but even our cities are pretty much the woods. I love it here, though. I don't think you could get me out of here with dynamite and blasting caps. I've lived in a lot of other places and always wanted to come back to Michigan. Alright, we need some pupils. But yeah, basically, if you look at a map of the United States, let me see if I can do this with the upside down bit. Alright. If you look at a map of the United States, you have what we like to do in Michigan is just use our hands. So if this is the lower peninsula of Michigan, if I can get it in there, so you've got Detroit right here, and you've got the whole mitten shaped thing. I live in the hat of Michigan, so I live in the part up above. Kind of awesome. So there we go. Maps are fantastic. Maps are actually what I did when I was in the military. I was a mapping person. And the job that I did when I was in the Army probably doesn't exist anymore because maps are not really as much of a thing as they were back in the day. You know, I have discovered since I started drawing again that in reality, it's the final line work that kind of makes a cartoon pop. Like every time I try and do something without that final line work in it, it just never looks as good. Which is, I think, what I like so much about cartooning. Not a cartographer. I was the one who had to, like, locate stuff on maps. There was a triad, basically, of MOSs, which is your military occupation. And I was step 2 of the triad. There were the ones that went up in the plane and took the pictures of stuff to put on the maps. And then there was my job, which was interpreting those pictures and putting them onto other maps. And I can't remember what the third MOS was, but there were 3 of us that were together. God, it's been a while since I was in the Army. I have managed to forget more than I actually remembered. Not really a navigator. Basically, I would put the symbols on the maps and tell the generals where they were supposed to target stuff. If I had been in a war, which I wasn't, thankfully, when I was in. It was between all of America's little conflicts back in the 90s. Okay, I don't even know if I could say that word. Esquimalt? That's an interesting word. Please explain that word to someone who does not know what it means. little bit more of this, and then I am going to call this baby dragon pig, horse, cow, kitty cat, whatever else he is thing about done. This one was much harder than Pikachu. Kind of cute though. I don't hate it. Esquimalt. Still not sure what that is. Definitely gonna have to have that one explained to me. Ice. Okay. But what does it mean? Oh, yeah. Basically, I was telling them where to make things go boom. That was my job. Not that they actually had to listen to me, because I was just a lowly enlisted person, but that was the theory behind it. In reality, I ended up basically being a clerk in a room full of maps. Alright, well, I'm not sure that this is the best dragon on Earth, but it's something. It is something. I don't know. Could be worse. I was gonna declare that I was gonna do one more drawing tonight, but I think I am gonna call it for tonight because I also just happened to look at the time, and it is almost 1 a.m. here in Upper Peninsula land. So, oh, thank you. I love doing eyes. Like, eyes make me happy. Also, I probably should do... Alright. I'm gonna do a really quick Actually, no. I'm just gonna leave this like this and do my goodbyes this way. I was gonna put it on my face, but I don't want to see my face. And yes, I have never been to Esquimalt. And I don't know where it is, so now I'm gonna have to Google it. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Jay, I'm sorry that you missed the little bit of World of Warcraft. I think it's like the first little bit over an hour of the stream was World of Warcraft. And then I decided that drawing sounded like it would be a lot of fun to do. So that's what we ended up doing. Next week is going to be a Sims 4. Oh, Vancouver. Nice. That sounds pretty. But yeah, next week we are going to be doing the Sims 4 100 Baby Challenge. We have, I think, 4 now. I think we're on 4. We might be on 5. I don't know. Too many babies. We have got babies everywhere. And we're about to have a toddler Mageddon next week. So be sure and tune in and see if I pull my hair out, scream, or cry along with the toddlers and babies. Thank you so much. And I will see you maybe another live midweek this week. So we'll see. It is my 2-year WoW-iversary coming up, and I will probably do a live stream for that. But until then, I hope to see you around, and have a fantastic night.